James Luxon for FightTalk.net. Delighted to be joined by Tey Lynn Jones. Tey, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. James, yourself?
Good, very well, thank you, very well. We're here tonight down at York Hall. I know you're out supporting your friend Adrian Martin. He's just won the International Challenge belt. Buzz with that, how do you think of his performance?
Yeah, no, I was buzzing for him, you know. He looked good, he looked sharp, he was keeping it long and shot long range, which was a good game plan, because obviously he was a small southpaw. So yeah, done well. He hurt him a couple of times, he pounced on him, but unfortunately the geezer managed to hold on. But eventually the geezer did pull out. I don't know, he was indicating something to his foot. I don't know.
Like his ankle or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But no, other than that, Adrian won every round clearly. So I was buzzing for him. But to be honest, it was all about after the fight, you know. I was just waiting for the proposal, and obviously it all went well. So yeah, no, I'm buzzed. I'm chuffed to bits for him.
That's it. Yeah, he proposed to his girlfriend after the fight. Sounds like you knew about it then.
Yeah, you know, he had a little word, because obviously we did a bit of sparring, a lot of training together, things like that. So he's just been talking to me about it and getting buzzed for it. So no, obviously I had no idea of it going to happen. So yeah, I was looking forward to that, and I'm just glad she said yes.
Yeah, me both.
No, yeah, just glad she said yes, and he's got a win as well. So he's got a belt and a fiance now tonight.
Exactly, it, win-win. And yourself, Tey, so you're out in 2 weeks' time, Brentwood Centre again?
Yeah, 2 weeks again, back at Brentwood on the MTK bill, 22nd of July. I think I've got that Dan Blackwell at the minute.
Dan Blackwell, okay.
Yeah, he's obviously one of the tough durable ones out there. You know, it's going to be a good hard fight, and it's going to be a learning fight. You know, so I've got a game plan. I've got to stick to it. So I'm just looking back to get back concentrating on my career.
That's it. You did lose your last time out. Down at Brentwood Centre again, another MTK London show. Nick Gemman, that's for another title as well. What have you learned from the loss?
I've learned a few things, you know, not to go rushing in, you know, get to my boxing. You know, a lot of time I was coming in my head. There's a lot of bad things that went wrong for me that day. Obviously I ain't going to go into detail, but you know, obviously I can't take it away, it was a loss. But no, I was obviously gutted. Yeah, obviously adds up to him, he's got the win. But yeah, no, there's only one thing I can do, and that's come back. I wanted to come back straight into it, and obviously I was trying to get a fight straight after, and obviously I had an injury again. Another flipping one to add to the list. So yeah, all I've got to do now is just get this next fight out of the way, another fight, and then get back to that Nick. So I know who's a person I can beat. You know, there's a lot of people out there know I can beat him as well, and that's the bottom line is I know I can beat him. So I've just got to get that rematch, prove it to myself, prove it to everyone else, and concentrate on my career.
So you mentioned obviously you always been to enjoy the fight again since then. Pulled out for injury. Second time you've pulled out a fight for injury. How frustrating is it for yourself, obviously going so much way through camp, having to pull out, you know, money spent, things like that?
Oh, it's like, you know, it breaks me heart. You know, I've had to fight. People know me, and if you know me and you're around me, you know that I'm not one of the ones to easily accept an injury and things like that. I've had loads of fights that I've gone through injuries. You know, I've had fights when I woke up on a day and I've been sick, I've been really ill, and still gone and had the fight. So you know, it takes a lot to get me. Well, don't get me to pull out. It's others telling me to pull out. That's the bottom line of it. You know, getting the doctors and tell me it's bad. So yeah, obviously my last one, I was absolutely gutted, but it was the right decision to do, unfortunately, and that's what I've got to do. I mean, I'm young, 23, so it's not as if I've got no time. I've got the time to rest and get back to full health and come back and do it stronger. And you know, it is heartbreaking not being able to fight, because that's what I want to do is fight. But bottom line, you know, you've got to accept it.
So you've been in fights where you woke up in the morning ill. Does that, you know, is it a hindrance for you? Are you not performing to 100% when you go in there like that?
I think so.
When you say you get up in the morning and you feel sick sometimes, or you're not well when you go into a fight still?
Oh yeah, no, on past things, like obviously with tears and things like that, you know, obviously you can't just pull out, it's so easy, you know. I don't want to let down low one down. That's the bottom. That's but that is what it is at the end of the day. You know, I ain't one of those ones who like letting people down. People pay good money to come watch me fight, so that's what I want to do, just go out there and fight. So obviously you've got that in the back of your mind, you're injured and things like that, but you keep in, you adjust and you box to how you can try and get through both. So you know, I've done it before, in the past, and people have like known about injuries and never even said, oh, I could tell, blah blah blah. I ain't obviously saying anything, but yeah, these the last couple of pullouts were ones that I had to, you know, the ones I couldn't try and blag.
And that show at Brentwood, it's a good show. There's a lot of good names on that show.
Yeah, buzzing. Yeah, they've just added loads of people now.
Yeah,
MTK, they've started to get a few of the MTK fighters on there, and a few of the other big names. You know, there's that Ryan Richards. He's got on there. Dave Allen,
Ryan Richards, Sonny Edwards,
yeah,
David Joyce.
David Joyce, yeah, the Olympian.
That's it. Some real good fights. Probably the biggest show you've probably been a part of.
Yeah, in terms of who's on there, yeah. You know, I think Good John's coming back, that Hibbler's coming back. You know, there's a few big names, especially big names to the local geezers, local Thurrock area. So no, I'm buzzing.
And a quick shout out to your sponsors. I know you got your T-shirt on today.
Yeah, no, I just want to say a big thank you to my main sponsor, Sugar, of course. You know, Mick Norcross of Sugar. You know, without he's been there from the beginning, and I cannot thank him enough. And his Sugar franchise, you know, I go there quite a lot for meals and that, and I've got to know some of the staff and speak to them regularly, so no, I'm buzzing. It's just a good feeling. And obviously Smart Asbestos, my friend Ross Martin, yeah, he's just come on board this year, so I'm buzzing for him. I've got a new one as well, thanks to Larry Dow at CPI and CPI Euromix. You know, they've just come on board recently, so I'm buzzing for him. And obviously I've got Oakfield Clinic. You know, obviously going back to injuries and things like that. I know I feel like I'm spending quite a lot of time with them, but yeah, no, they're always there getting me back to fitness and just generally being like they're supporting me. You know. And obviously, of course, Tick Construction, you know, my dad, you know, he's done a lot for me as a trainer, worked with me and everything, so I can't fault him. He does everything for me, and yeah, that's it, you know.
Perfect. Well, Tey, best of luck in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much for doing Fight Talk.
No, thank you, James, obviously, with Round 8 and Fight Talk, buzzing. Cheers.